Well, hello and welcome back to Frank's World TV. I'm your host, Frank Lavinia, and that catchy new Euro pop style tune is something I created just for this stream. I may reuse it because I actually kind of like it. I use UDO to create a custom song, and this is hot on the heels of 11 Labs announcing that they basically got an AI to sing. And I think we are at the precipice for a reckoning for the music industry, and a lot of creative arts, actually, which I think the Apple ad where they basically crush all this stuff is not well timed. It's very the tone of it is rather odd. But with that out of the way, let's have some fun with LLMs running locally on my laptop. All right, let's get that screen share going. First off, thanks to everyone who tuned in live today to watch the pre-recorded live stream that I had. I think it went really well. I've responded to as many comments as I have on as many platforms as I can. But for the most part, think it was good. I definitely got a lot of views on that, so I want to do some more stuff like that. And we'll see how that goes in the future. So, for those of you just tuning in, I have installed and run Olama locally. I might do a joint live stream where I kind of start from zero on a VM, but I've already done it. And the beautiful thing about Olama is you can pull down various models. So in fact, right now I have 3 installed locally. You'll see Phi 3 is the optimized Microsoft one, and you can tell from the size that it is considerably optimized. Llama 3 is probably the flagship right now of the open source models. It is the one that is on par with ChatGPT, GPT-4. There's also Falcon, which is actually pretty good. From what I can tell on the website, it comes from a initiative out of Dubai, I believe. So we're seeing a lot of innovation and a lot of models being built around the world. So let's do some little cheap tricks and stupid pet tricks that I've learned over the last few days. So I can say Olama run. Actually, why don't I just save yourself the typing, right? Olama run Falcon, right? So I want to say Olama run, and I can pass the query right here and I'll get the result. So I can say Olama run what is Star Wars? And it's going to go and it's going to compute that answer and just spit as a text and exit, right? So you can potentially, obviously it's probably a better way to do it with an API, but you could potentially use this in a bash script and figure out how to get stuff to go together. I'm not explaining that right. You could probably integrate this into a bash script without knowing anything about REST APIs or endpoints, right? Whether or not that's a good idea, I think is a conversation for another day, but you could do it. All right. It's taking a bit longer than I had hoped. So if this takes much longer, I will shell out and share another window where we can see all of the windows. So it only lets me share once here. So we can see all the models that Olama provides. Let's see. How does that look aspect ratio wise? Yeah, that kind of works. All right, so let's go to Olama. So Olama will show you the models that are available. And that's how I found Falcon. I remember hearing about Falcon a while ago. So it's sorted by most popular, it's sorted by most popular. Not surprisingly, Llama is, excuse me, the most popular. Ooh, Gemma. I haven't played with Gemma yet, actually. Llama 2, I'm sorry, it's the most popular. So let's pull down Gemma. But when I went down and I saw a couple of things I'd never heard before or had only heard in passing, right? Some of these models are, that's interesting, code focused. Some of these are optimized for different languages. Um, this is interesting. Vicuna, uncensored. I'll have to save that for another live stream. Let's see. And here we go. Let's share that other window again. Really wish there was a way to have multiple shares going here. All right. So you'll see it's going really slow, and that's Falcon. Now keep in mind, I've got a live stream going. I've got real-time video encoding. I got multiple monitors. This actually is far more performant. Yeah, see now it's starting to pick up. But we'll get this as a baseline to see what this is like. Yeah, watching this is a bit like watching paint dry. Interesting generations of fans, that's true. All right, hopefully you can hear me. I went on mute for cough. This is one of those fancy mic. You do that. My wife got that for me. All right, so that's going. Well, that's going. Let's see if there's any questions in the chat. No, this is a Lenovo ThinkPad Core i7. I don't see a model number. So let me go to system information. Let's see if we get a model number out of that. It's a 20TJ F40X. Hopefully that helps. And it's just still going. Task Manager is humming along at 80%. There we go, we're done. All right, so now let's give this a shot. Let's go back here. Phi 3, I'm expecting to be much faster. There you go. I feel like I should have the Jeopardy theme song. Or do you want me to subject you to the Frank's World theme song again? But in any case, while we let that cook, I just want to say I've had a good. My week is ended on a really good note. Yesterday I was downtown DC, had a really good meeting with a customer, and it's very satisfying personally to find customers that when you can help solve problems with AI, we can help solve their business problems and their core constituent problems. I think that's really cool, and that's honestly my favorite part about my job. All right, so now let's go back. Let's see. So this is really blowing a hole in my this is faster thing. Anecdotally, when I have run this without doing it, there we go. So once it does get going, you see that the tokens are popping out here much faster. So this is an interesting, I wouldn't call it a hallucination because it's technically correct. And as I remember from Futurama, that is the best kind of correct to be. So apparently known as Phantom Menace in the US or A New Hope internationally. It's not quite how it happened. But this is a optimized model. So you are going to lose some kind of things to this, among others. Surprised they didn't mention. Oh, they did mention Rogue One. It's also interesting that this is a longer response, and it's getting into more of the plot details. This is. It's interesting to see how this comes. It's curious phrasing, right? Like Darth Vader's son, Anakin Skywalker, later known as Darth Vader. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It is faster, but it is producing weird results. All right, so now let's get rather than force folks to do that, I'm going to pull down a new one. I'll show you how easy it is to pull down new models. So you type in Olama pull, and I believe it's called Gemma, and we're about to see if it's case sensitive. Does not look like it. So it's going to download 5 gigs. I probably have to clear out my hard drive because I've got I have a few of those. I could probably just go here, WSL. Olama list. All right, so I only have 3, not like it doesn't. Go. So that's going to download. Any questions, let me know. I found the video by Network Chuck to be very enlightening because it's super easy to do this. I'm doing this on standard commodity hardware. This does have a GPU in it because, most laptops do these days, but it's not exactly high-end equipment. And I'm having a lot of fun experimenting with this. And while I just wanted to show you, I'm not going to sit and waste folks' time while we download this, but I did want to give you a flavor of what it looks like to work with these different LLMs and how different LLMs will have different results. Now, this week at the Red Hat Summit, Red Hat announced that we're going to be able to serve LLMs through RHEL AI, Red Hat OpenShift Linux AI, IBM Granite models, and I don't yet have an ability to share that just yet. I will be working on that, but I figured it'd be fun to end the week playing around with LLMs and showing you how easy it is to get started running them locally. So with that, I'm going to end the stream and say thank you very much, and you have a fantastic weekend. It has been a wild week, and I'm happy to see this weekend. And see you later.